The score is 1-0 for the Allies. Coming up next to the newest member of Big Business, Warrior, who joined the faction very recently. He hasn't even gone out and purchased the Armani suit traditionally worn. Well, I guess you might say traditionally. They're a fairly new group. Traditionally worn by Big Business, but here he comes. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is the second match in the #1 Contender Series. Now making his way to the ring from the battlefield, he is a member of Big Business and the Spirit of Violence, Warrior! No, there is no relation whatsoever to the Ultimate Warrior. I just happen to think Warrior is a cool name. This guy is actually a good wrestler. And you can see where I stole the ring entrance from. Oh, hell yes! Okay, you guys are in for a treat. You're about to meet the first wrestler ever hired by the AWL years and years and years ago, and the first ever World Heavyweight Champion. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, now residing in Niigata, Japan. He is the Eternal Champion, the Green Grappler, Dragon! He is simply known as Dragon. The original card that I used for the career mode in this game. He is the ace of this company. Warrior, another very big man, going up against the ultimate all-rounder, the Dragon. Let's see who hits the first blow. It's going to be Warrior with the arm drag, or hip toss, whatever you want to call that. Dragon, he is an all-round guy. He can ground and pound. He can do moves like this with the Itsuguri. Hurricane Rana, also one of his signatures. He can high fly. He can make you tap out. He can just make you hurt. He is the total package in wrestling. Warrior is power. He is domination. He just hits you very hard. Warrior, actually a tag team specialist. He was teamed up with Sir Steel, the last true knight, in a long, multi-year running tag team known as the Soldiers of Fortune. They recently had a very, very bad falling out. Short version, Sir Steel was an Arthurian knight of integrity. This man, Warrior, was a get-it-done, no matter the method, ends justify the means type of fighter. New fans are going to have absolutely no idea. New fans, which is everybody, will have no idea what I'm talking about. But look at the title on the video. It says "In medias res." In media res. Yeah, I need to work on my Latin. Nice running knee lift by Dragon. So far, these guys just really feeling each other out at the moment. But this is a must-win situation for Warrior. If Dragon and Gamba are both victorious, then that's it. The #1 Contender Series is over. And we will go straight to the main event, go straight to the Anarchy match. Now, I remind you, I mentioned it at the end of the last match, I'll mention it again. I don't know who's going to win this. There's nobody at the controls for these characters. This is all set by the CPU. That's actually one of the reasons I like this game, WWF Attitude, as opposed to really anything they've done since then. I realize the video capture software that I'm using is rubbish, but these guys actually can put on a somewhat entertaining match if you allow yourself to suspend disbelief and actually get into it. Warrior makes use of moves like choke slams, and he has a tombstone pile driver finisher called the Dogs of War. Whoa, nice front face DDT. Dragon has multiple signature and finishing moves. His final finisher is the Dragon Drop. He also has moves like the Dragon Driver, the Dragon Suplex, the Dragon's Horde, which is an elevated crab submission maneuver, the Dragon Star press off the top rope, a shooting star. And if you notice a theme name with Dragon, it's Dragon Everything. I happen to think the dragons are completely awesome. So obviously I named our ace, named our Hulk Hogan equivalent Dragon. Under 3 minutes remain. Possibly coming up next, we know now by process of elimination, it will be Wonder Kid versus, it might be, I should say, Wonder Kid, the AWL champion, versus the Governator in non-title action. And short version, if that match takes place tonight, which I have no idea whether or not it will, for the Governor, it'll be very simple. Beat the champion, and you can face the champion. Warrior, 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 warrior. The fans, actually, we have some incredibly fickle fans here in the AWL. These guys will chant for anybody and everybody pretty much at the drop of a hat. They're not, well, they're not fickle, they're just programmed that way. Now, Dragon in control in the corner with a knife-edge chop, allowing Warrior just to fall out. Possible missed opportunity. And wait a minute. Here we go, Dragon, here we go. Here we go, Dragon, here we go. Everybody loves the Green Grappler. He was the top star. Wait a minute! Trouble! Choke! Slam! Dragon in the red zone. Looks like we're going to have a third match. Cover with 2 minutes remaining. 1. And no! Miraculously, the Dragon manages to kick out. I honestly didn't think he'd be able to do that. Now, I should point out, if this match goes to a time limit, if the clock hits 0, oh, nice Itsugiri, we do have a judge in attendance that will award a decision victory based on who has done the most damage to their opponent. No idea what Dragon was going for there, but we'll never find out. And wait a minute, Dragon! Going into that leg lock, that leg bar. One of his various submission maneuvers. I told you this guy could do everything. And if he won't make you tap out, he'll just punch you in the stomach until some amusing fluids come out of your throat. Going for the body drop. And it looks like, look at the power bars. They're both in the deep yellow zone. That should mean these guys are roughly even. This match is so far a draw. Whoop. Never mind. Dragon back into the red zone. Double A Spinebuster. Dragon in serious trouble. The Dogs of War, that tombstone pile driver, is now a legal maneuver. But wait, a reversal into another go-behind, into a backdrop. Dragon softening up his opponent, getting ready to hit one of his signatures, I think. Whoop. Reversal again. Dragon sleeper hold. Not actually a Dragon sleeper, but Dragon's doing the sleeper, so, well, whatever. Sleeper hold. Will we have 2 submission victories, side to side? Back to back? Belly to back? Whatever? Yes, we will! Oh my god! Here's your winner by submission, Dragon! Well, that's it. The number 1 contender series is over. Next week, it'll be Gamba and Dragon going one-on-one, the winner to face the champion Wonder Kid. Well, I'm sorry, I wanted you guys to see the AWL champion, but that is not going to happen. AWL champion, I'm going to make sure is in action in some way next week. Well, I see next week. Anyone who says next week. You'll see the stats from the match. Player 2, in this case Dragon, winning. We're at 4 minutes and 3 seconds. And yeah, I promise you, Wonder Kid, the AWL champion, will be in action on the next episode of AWL Deception. But now we need to prepare for the main event.